Obviously we're thrilled to be moving on and very excited for this opportunity. I thought it was another tremendous game for our team. And we knew we'd have quite a matchup in Colorado, and a huge credit to them. They had a tremendous season and gave it all, and obviously it was a quite exciting, stressful match, and I thought both teams had great chances, and we came up with the win. So, congratulations, Colorado, on a tremendous season. But we are very happy to be moving on out of tonight.
Questions for the student athletes? Sophie, for that penalty, did you have to fend anyone off, or did everyone know that that was yours to take?
I kind of got a cramp, and so there were a few people. I mean, we have a few people that are, we take the PKs. It's just kind of like a thing to where sometimes we do rotate, but usually it's kind of if you're feeling it, you go. It's just kind of a feeling that you have. And after I got my cramp, I got it a little stretched out, and then I was like, you know what? No, it's mine. I want it. And so, not really, because I was just feeling it, and they all had lots of, my whole team has a lot of faith in me with that, and so I was feeling it.
Mikayla, they had the run of play for a little bit, particularly at the start of the second half, and then they had that breakaway. Did you just guess which way would you go, or did you see which way she was leaning?
On the breakaway, I just reacted. I was set and kind of saw that it was coming right at me, but didn't have enough time to throw my hands to it, so just got it wide, and Kaylee Kurtz is right there to clean it up. So.
Kyle?
Sophie, after the team missed several chances earlier, and then the ball almost crossed the line, and they would clear it at the last second. Just how gratifying was it to finally see that penalty kick go in the back of the net?
I mean, the thing is our team is we're fighters. We had a whole bunch of opportunities. We weren't able to put it in the back of the net, and so even at halftime, we're like, we have the run of play. Let's go. Let's keep rolling on that, and let's keep pushing forward. To actually see the ball go in the back of the net was a great feeling. We knew it was coming. It just kind of was fortunate enough that it was a PK and not in the run of play. But we were feeling it, and we knew it was coming. We just had to get to that point.
Sophie, you mentioned opportunities, especially in the first half. Do you feel like, the offense just missed the opportunities, or would you credit the Colorado defense with the slow offensive start?
I wouldn't even say that it was just a slow offensive start. I think the goalkeeper had an amazing game. I think she made some really good saves off the line, and so I mean, again, all credit to Colorado. Like Shelley said, they're a very good team, and their defense of unit was very strong. We were able to find those opportunities, but not put it in the back of the net, because I think I do give a lot of credit to them. Because we have been a very offensive team, especially from the first round and stuff, and so we can find the back of the net, and they kind of took it to us on that.
Questions for Coach Smith?
Shelley, kind of staying with that, from your angle, what did you see that kind of was leading to Colorado just for that defensive stand?
For Colorado's defense? I think we knew coming in they have been very solid all year defensively, and we had to find a way to get behind them. We knew we had to take advantage of wide areas, and I thought they did a good job to not give Savannah much room in the middle. A lot fell on Sophie and Deja's shoulders out wide to get service in the box. Our outside backs to get involved. Our midfield did a wonderful job to switch the point of attack and find open players. But I thought, we figured it out a bit better in that second half, and that's when we started to create a little bit more opportunities and chances. Even in the first half, I thought we obviously almost put it in the net a few times, but it was hard to break them down, and great credit to the team to come out in the second half and do what we needed to do.
Kind of going off of that, what changed after about 15 minutes or so when y'all really started controlling the ball for the rest of the first half?
I thought we controlled play for a majority of tonight, and I think the first half we weren't being as aggressive offensively with our possession, but we kept the ball. And I think in that second half we did a better job to find ways to get behind them, and so we still had possession. It was just a little bit more aggressive in our attack, and that again paid off.
Colorado's head coach was saying that Savannah McCaskill, I know she doesn't show up in the box score right here, but it was the most dynamic player that they'd seen all year. What did she do? And he said that it was because of what she did off the ball. How did that open up what y'all could do in other areas?
Yeah, I mean, defense has to worry about her all the time. If she gets the ball to feet, if she finds a way to find the open player, she runs behind. She's trying to slash across teams. She's getting out wide to look for service. She finds a way to open up the game. And again, Colorado did a good job, especially in that first half, to limit opportunities for her to get to face the goal. And I thought that second half she did a better job to open up and turn and face. And a credit to all the players that started to be a bit more dangerous, so that gave her a little bit more freedom as well.
Sorry, I had a question.
These are great questions.
Obviously, you're only worried about getting to number 21, but what is setting a single season program record in a season that's had so many records set already?
I'm not even sure of the records at the moment. 21 is our record.
That's good to know.
Okay. Wow, that's exciting. When you're in the middle of it, all you're thinking about is definitely the next game. And I'm so proud of this team, what they've done all year. And I keep saying you don't really enjoy it or understand what you've done until you can reflect upon it. Looking back at our regular season, I've tried to reflect a bit, and I think it's amazing. But we're also focused on the run and meeting our own expectations of doing well, because this team has shown all year they find a way to win and they can play against the best. And soccer is a crazy game. Sometimes it doesn't go your way. You may outplay an opponent, but this team, that's why I think it's so amazing that they found a way to be undefeated through the regular season. And now we need to build on that as we go through this postseason, because this is, like Sophie had mentioned, they fight to the end. They believe they can win, and that's a big piece of being successful.
That was kind of what I was going to ask next is, you got a day really to prepare, and you got a top 4 showdown between the number 3 and 4 teams in the country. What do you know about BYU already?
Well, we had the chance to watch them today, so that was, we're a little bit more familiar, a lot more familiar than we were. We know they're a tremendous team. They've got one of the most dangerous attacks you can find in college soccer. And I think we're probably known most for our defense, and so it's going to be a great matchup. But again, this year, as Sophie mentioned as well, our attack's been tremendous, and a lot has to come from our defensive effort, and then we've been able to build off of that. So I think it's a great matchup. We understand that any opponent in these rounds are going to be difficult. We've got to be very solid defensively, and then make sure we take advantage of anything that a team gives us. And we'll have our hands full. BYU is well respected and been a top team for several years. We're excited about the opportunity to be playing here at home.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.